serving the people of this community since 1918. Service is our motto. The poor, the rich, the middle class and all are given the best of care and attention at all times. You have the privilege to select what you want. In your time of need, contact the capable, the competent, and the dependable staff of the Jwwilliams Funeral Home who is genuinely concerned with your care. At Jwwilliams Funeral Home, you are aptly served by the proprietor and president, Deacon Arthur L. Parker, who continues the traditions and values set forth by the past president, Dr. Napoleon Williams. Your announcers for the Jwwilliams Funeral Home Sunday morning program are Deacon Arthur L. Parker, Reverend Isaac H. Owens, Mrs. Calandra Wilkerson Parker, Minister Frankie Harmon, Ms. Sandra Johnson, and Deacon Earl Clark, Jr.
Thank you, and good morning, friends. We come to you this morning to bring announcements, dedications, and songs. We certainly hope that your day may be brighter after listening to our program. The family of Mr. Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, of Warner Robins, Georgia. The family of Deacon S. Ossie Dean Smith Outlaw of Cordele, Georgia, would like to thank their many friends for the food, the flowers, the condolences, and all other expressions of sympathy and kindness shown to them during their hours of sorrow and bereavement during the past week. Master Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, of 209 Tennessee Avenue, Warner Robins, Georgia, died Monday, July 22nd at the Houston Medical Center in Warner Robins, Georgia. The funeral service for Master Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, was held Saturday, August 3rd, in the chapel of the Jwwilliams Funeral Home in Cordele, Georgia. His beloved uncle, the Reverend David Stone, officiated. Survivors include his loving and devoted parents, Mr. Kamal D. Stone of Americus, Georgia, and Miss Timberly J. Thompson of Jacksonville, Florida. His loving sisters, Miss Danielle Stone, Miss Kennedy Thompson, both of Macon, Georgia, and Miss Kristen Stone of Jacksonville, Florida. His beloved brother, Mr. Jamal Stone of Warner Robins, Georgia. His beloved grandparents, Mr. William M. Thompson and Miss Tara D. Thompson of Charles County, Maryland, and Miss Emily L. Burton and Mr. Willie F. Williams, both of Americus, Georgia. His beloved aunts and uncles, many cousins, other relatives, and many, many sorrowing friends survive Master Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, of 209 Tennessee Avenue, Warner Robins, Georgia. Retired educator, Deacon S. Ossie Dean Smith Outlaw, age 78, of 402 East 19th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Friday, July 26th at the Chris Regional Hospital in Cordele, Georgia. The Funeral service for retired educator Deacon S. Ossie Dean Smith Outlaw, age 78, was held Saturday, August 3rd, in the sanctuary of her beloved Yosemite Missionary Baptist Church in Cordele, Georgia. The pastor, Reverend Cecil Strawder, officiated. The burial followed at the Bethel Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. Survivors include her loving and devoted son, Deacon Anthony Davis of Cordele, Georgia, her loving and devoted sibling, Mr. Charlie Lee Smith of Ellenwood, Georgia, Miss Gladys Booty and her husband, Mr. Rufus Booty of Atlanta, Georgia, and Mr. Calvin Smith of Cordele, Georgia. A host of beloved nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many sorrowing friends survive. Retired educator Deacon S. Ossie Dean Smith Outlaw, age 78, 402 East 19th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia. Again, the family of Mr. Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, of Warner Robins, Georgia. The family of Deaconess Ossie Dean Smith Outlaw of Cordele, Georgia, would like to thank their many friends for all of the many kindnesses shown to them during the hours of sorrow and bereavement during the past week. May God bless each of you is their prayer. The Jwwilliams funeral directors serving Cordele and Vienna were in charge of each of these arrangements during the past week. And now, it is certainly with the deepest regret that we make the following announcement. Miss Rikita Lakeisha Kendrick, age 43, of 2004 Armory Drive, Americus, Georgia, died Friday, July 26th at the Phoebe Putnam Memorial Hospital in Albany, Georgia. Survivors include a loving and devoted son, Mr. Octavius Hill of Decatur, Georgia, her beloved grandson, Master Caden Hill of Decatur, Georgia, her loving and devoted mother, Miss Shirley Kendrick of Americus, Georgia, her beloved sisters, Miss Sharika Felton and her husband, Mr. Keon Felton of Americus, Georgia, and Miss Jaquay Kendrick of New York. A host of beloved aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, other relatives, and many sorrowing friends survived. Miss Lakeisha Kendrick, age 43, of 2004 Armory Drive, Americus, Georgia. The funeral service for Miss Lakeisha Kendrick, age 43, will be held today, Sunday, August 4th, in the sanctuary of the Restoration Church of Americus in Americus, Georgia. Apostle Caleb Edge, pastor, Bishop George Edge will officiate. The eulogy will be delivered by Apostle Henry Hosley. The burial will follow at the Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Cemetery in Smithville, Georgia. Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green, age 66, of 303 West 14th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Monday, July 29th, at her residence in Cordele, Georgia. Survivors include her loving and devoted children, Miss Daquita Green and Mr. Christopher Green, both of Cordele, Georgia. 6 loving and devoted grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, her beloved sisters, Miss Joyce Jackson of Brooklyn, New York, and Miss Keisha Oates of Harlem, New York. Her beloved brother, Mr. Angelo Jackson, and his wife, Mrs. Sharon Jackson of Baltimore, Maryland. Her beloved uncle, Mr. Benjamin Yah, and his wife, Miss Janice Yah, and Mr. Andrew Yah, both of Cordele, Georgia, and Mr. Jerry Jackson of Atlanta, Georgia. Her beloved nieces and nephews, many cousins, other relatives, and many sorrowing friends survive. Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green, age 66, of 303 West 14th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green, age 66, will be held Thursday, August 8th at 12 noon in the sanctuary of her beloved Mount Zion First African Baptist Church in Cordele, Georgia. The pastor, Dr. Dan James III, will officiate. The burial will follow at the Bethel Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be Wednesday, August 7th, from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Jwwilliams Funeral Home. Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr., age 81, of 700 Warrior Court, Albany, Georgia, died Friday, August 2nd, 2024, at the Phoebe Putnam Memorial Hospital in Albany, Georgia. Survivors include his loving and devoted wife, Mrs. Mary Lee Tyson of Albany, Georgia, his loving and devoted children, Mr. Marcus Jerome Tyson of Americus, Georgia, Mr. Alvin Tyson Jr. of Albany, Georgia, Ms. Brelissa Tyson Riley and her husband, Mr. Christopher Riley of Albany, Georgia, Ms. Valerie Tyson Johnson of Charlotte, North Carolina, Mr. Eddie Darrell Tyson and Miss Sonia Tyson, both of Albany, Georgia. 13 beloved grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, a beloved sister, Miss Ruby Tyson of Hartford, Connecticut, a host of other relatives, and many sorrowing friends survive. Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr., age 81, of 700 Warrior Court, Albany, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr. will be held Saturday, August 10th, in the sanctuary of the Friendship Baptist Church in Americus, Georgia. Bishop Melvin McCluster, pastor. The burial will follow at the Eastview Cemetery in Americus, Georgia. The Jwwilliams funeral directors serving Cordele and Diana are in charge of each of these arrangements during this week. friends, that conclude our funeral notices for this morning. And as always, we do remind you concerning our pre-funeral arrangements planning available at the Jwwilliams Funeral Home, with packages available with a single pay, a 3-year pay, a 5-year pay, and a 10-year pay. So please stop by and talk with us concerning your pre-funeral arrangements needs available at the Jwwilliams Funeral. So whole life insurance is available at the Jwwilliams Funeral Home.
And now for announcements. The Cordele-Chris County branch of the NAACP will have its regular monthly meeting on Sunday, August 11th at 4 o'clock p.m. at Blackshear Event Center. All members and those interested in becoming members are invited to attend this very important meeting. As we prepare for this important upcoming election, it is of vital importance that each of us come together to do everything we can to support and to get those who are not registered, to get them registered and make sure that they go to the polls to vote. So remember, on Sunday, August 11th at 4 o'clock p.m., the Cordele-Chris County branch of the NAACP will have its regular monthly meeting. Everyone is invited to attend. Ms. Kathy McGill, branch secretary, Reverend Isaac H. Owens, branch president. The St. Mark Baptist Church Annual Revival will climax today, Sunday, August 4th, with the mission program beginning at 2 o'clock p.m. Brother Calvin James of Leesburg and the St. John Baptist Church and Choir, along with the Davis Grove Baptist Church and Choir, will be in charge of the service. Deacon Benny Howard, chairman of deacons, Reverend James Jordan Sr. is the pastor. The Pleasant Hill Baptist Church homecoming will be on Sunday, August 4th, today, beginning at 11 o'clock a.m., along with morning worship service. Everyone is invited to attend. Sister Gloria Lucas, reporter. Deacon Jimmy Redding, chairman of deacons. Reverend Riley Duncan is the pastor. The Friendship Baptist Church homecoming will be observed on Sunday, August 11th at 1:30 p.m. The Emmanuel Baptist Church of Reverend Gregory Williams will be the guest. Revival service will be Monday, August 12th through Thursday, August 15th at 7 o'clock p.m. Reverend Wesley Spears will be the evangelist for the week. On program will be Monday, Mount Moriah Baptist Church and Choir, Free Providence, St. Barb, and Spring Hill Baptist Church. Tuesday, Forest Chapel Baptist Church, Turkey Creek Baptist Church, Unadilla CME, and New Hope Baptist Church and Choir. Wednesday, Pleasant Valley Baptist Church, Mount Olive, Camp Creek Baptist Church and Choir. Thursday, Evergreen Baptist Church, Beautiful Zion, William Grove, Emmanuel Baptist Church and Choir. Mother Nanny Burke, Church Mother, Sister Inez Johnson, Secretary. Reverend Joseph Atkins is the pastor. The Vienna Church of Christ, a Vienna night out, will be on Tuesday, August 6th from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. Everyone is invited to come out. Brother Carl Colbert is the minister. The Zion Hope Baptist Church of America's annual revival will begin on Tuesday, August 6th through Thursday, August 8th at 7 o'clock p.m. Our program will be Tuesday, Zion Hope Baptist Church of DeSoto, New Union Grove, and Reverend Mathis Wright. Wednesday, Bethlehem Baptist Church Americas and Reverend Dawan Griggs. Thursday, New Jerusalem Baptist Church of Americas and Reverend Tony Smith. The revival will climax on Sunday, August 11th at 10 o'clock a.m. Philip Grove Baptist Church of Leesburg and Reverend Trevor Green will be in charge of the service. Sister Jackie Walton is the secretary. The Jerusalem Baptist Church of Ellaville Summer Revival will be Tuesday, August 6th through Thursday, August 8th at 7 o'clock p.m. Our program will be Tuesday, Minister Denise Williams. Wednesday, Reverend Muriel Harris. Thursday, Reverend James Mitchell. Everyone is invited to attend. Dr. Deanne Holsey is the pastor. The St. Matthew Baptist Church of Leesburg annual revival will begin on Wednesday, August 7th through Friday, August 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. Reverend Lorenzo Hurd, pastor of the Greater Second Mount Olive Baptist Church, will be the revivalist. Everyone is invited to attend. Dr. H.C. Wilson is the pastor. Deacon Larry Dorsey is the chairman of deacons. Mrs. Veranda Cladd, a certified American Heart Association BLS instructor, is offering initial certification and recertification in CPR and AED or first aid training. For more information, please contact Mrs. Cladd at 229-267-3229. Again, that's Mrs. Veranda Cladd at 229-267-3229. The New Corinth Baptist Church invites everyone to worship with them each third Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Reverend Carl Smith is the pastor. New Life Church of Leesburg is pleased to announce its inaugural celebration on Sunday, August 25th at 2 o'clock p.m. Everyone is cordially invited to attend. They have a meet and greet the community that is scheduled for August 17th from 5 until 7 o'clock p.m. Everyone is invited to come out to fellowship within this time. The New Life Church of Leesburg in Smithville, Georgia. Minister Brenda Jones, Dr. Deanne Holsey, and Brother Johnny Holsey is the pastor-elect. The Mount Bethel Baptist Church annual revival will climax on Sunday, August 4th, today at 11 o'clock a.m. The pastor, Reverend Jwwilliams, will deliver the message. At 2 o'clock p.m., Reverend Lorenzo Martin will deliver the message. Mother Ethel Humphreys, the church mother, Deacon Edward Humphreys Sr. is the chairman of deacons. Reverend Willie James Felton is the pastor. The Gethsemane Baptist Church revival service will begin on Tuesday, August 6th through Thursday, August 8th at 7 o'clock p.m. Pastor Carl Bland, pastor of the Antioch Baptist Church of Albany, will be the revivalist. The revival will climax on Sunday, August 11th during the 10:30 morning worship service. Deacon Johnny Wilson is chairman of deacons. Brother Cecil Strawler is the pastor. The Gulf Creek Baptist Church annual revival will begin on Friday, August 9th at 7 o'clock p.m. Brother Lionel Campbell will be the revivalist. The revival will climax on Sunday, August 11th during a regular worship service. The pastor, Reverend Joseph Hoggerbrook, will deliver the message. Everyone has a cordial invitation to attend. Deacon Fields is the chairman of deacons. Reverend Joseph Hoggerbrook is the pastor. The New Oak Grove Baptist Church revival services will begin on Tuesday, August 13th through Thursday, August 15th at 7 o'clock p.m. Dr. H.C. Wilson will be the revivalist. Deacon Alonzo Jones is the chairman of deacons. Reverend W.W. Wilson is the pastor. The Crossroad Baptist Church one-night revival will be Thursday, August 22nd at 7 o'clock p.m. Dr. Kenneth M. Williams, pastor of the Greater Mars Tabernacle Baptist Church, will be the revivalist. Everyone is invited to attend. Deacon Charles Mumphrey is the chairman of deacons. Reverend Nelson Maynard is the pastor. Seniors on the Runway cordial model search and auditions will be Friday, August 9th from 5:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. at Blacksher Place Center. Everyone is invited to attend, must be age 50 or older, and registration, audition, and application processing fee is required. For more information, please call 404-254-9843. 404-254-9843. Now open Right Choice DUI School of Warner Robins is offering online and in-person classes, weekday and weekend classes. For more information, please call 478-210-6346. 478-210-6346. The Fort Valley State University Chris County Head Start is now accepting applications for the 2024-2025 school year. If you are interested, visit the Head Start Center at 1110 South 12th Street, Cordele, to complete an application. For more information, you may contact Ms. Wakita Jenwright at 229-276-9880. You're cordially invited to worship in the Greater Mars Tabernacle Baptist Church today. Sunday school at 9 o'clock a.m., worship service at 9:30 a.m. The Greater Mars Tabernacle Baptist Church family invites you to share with them during their Tuesday midday prayer conference at 12 o'clock noon, Thursday prayer meeting and Bible study at 6 o'clock p.m. Mother Mary Henderson Church mother, Deacon Arthur L. Parker, Chairman of Deacons. Dr. K.M. Williams is the pastor. The St. Paul Presbyterian Church invites everyone to worship with them each first and third Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. If you have any questions, please contact Pastor Ovita Hageman at 229-406-1333 or the Clerk of Sessions, Elder Ola Outlaw at 229-322-9775. Pastor Ovita Hageman is the pastor. You're cordially invited to worship at the beautiful Zion Baptist Church today. Services begin at 11 o'clock a.m. Mother Donna Mae Child's Church Mother, Reverend Lorinda Ray, is the pastor. You're cordially invited to worship at the Mount Calvary Baptist Church today. Sunday school begins at 9:45 a.m. Worship service at 10:45 a.m. Deacon Leon Spears, Chairman of Deacons, Reverend Isaac Owens, is the pastor. That concludes our announcements for this morning.
And now for dedication. Our first selection this morning is dedicated to the following: in loving memory of Mr. Lawrence Johnson of Americus, Georgia, who would have celebrated his birthday August 1st. Dedication requested by his beloved wife, Mrs. Georgia Johnson, and the entire family. Gone but not forgotten. In loving memory of Miss Teresa Peterson, who departed this life August 4th, 2023. Dedication requested by her beloved children, her parents, and the entire family. Gone but not forgotten. Our first selection this morning is dedicated to the following. Happy birthday wishes goes out to Mrs. Aretha Coley, better known as Sugar Doll, who celebrated her birthday Thursday, August 1st. Dedication requested by her beloved children, Tiffany and Mika Johnson, Courtney Coley, her grandchildren, and the entire family. Says happy birthday to Sugar Doll and many, many more. Special birthday wishes goes out to my nephew, Deacon Kenneth E. Smith Jr., who celebrated his birthday Friday, August 2nd. Dedication requested by his children, his beloved mother, his stepfather, his sisters, and the members of the Greater Morris Tabernacle Baptist Church's Pastor Dr. K.M. Williams, Deacon Tommy Ford, and the entire membership, the management, and staff of the Jwwilliams Funeral Home. All says happy birthday to Deacon Kenneth E. Smith Jr., who celebrated his birthday Friday, August 2nd, and with us this morning, presenting our programs to our Facebook watchers and YouTube channels, Deacon Kenneth E. Smith. Happy birthday goes out to one of our songbirds, Miss Janie Porter, who celebrated her birthday Friday, August the 2nd. Dedication requested by her children, her granddaughter, her beloved mother, and the entire Porter family, and her pastor, the Reverend Isaac H. Owens, and the members of the Mount Calvary Baptist Church. All says happy birthday to Miss Janie Porter, one of our songbirds. God bless you. Happy birthday, and many, many more. Our first selection this morning goes out to the following: Deacon James Smith and family, Deacon George Jordan and family, Vienna, Georgia, and his son, Deacon Jerome Jordan and family, Mr. A.J. Rivers and Mother Vera Rivers and family, retired city commissioner. Goes out to Brother James L. Hughes and the members of the Church of Christ at Hilltop. Mr. and Mrs. Willie Patrick and family, Mr. Henry Corbin, known as Cowboy. Program goes out this morning to Deacon James and Dr. Elizabeth Maddox and family, their mother, Mother Eddie Mae Graper and family, Miss Willie Mae Craft and family, Deacon Joed Claw and family, Deacon Oscar Cook, Chairman of the Board of Deacons of the Friendship Baptist Church of DeSoto, Georgia, to the Fuller family, the Mercer family, the Mitchell family, Miss Dessa Fuller and family, Deacon Jake and Miss Mary Reese and family, and the entire Reese family, Mr. Silas and Miss Doretha Didale and family, Deacon and Mrs. Lawrence Williams and family. Goes out to Mother Mamie Robinson and family, Dr. Brooke Robinson and family, Mr. Kelvin and Sister Rosemary Jones and family, Deacon Frank and Sister Gloria Mays and family, Miss Debbie Mitchell and family, Deacon and Mrs. Zachary Fields and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Dion Jones and family, Mother Willie Mae Leary and family of Hatley, Georgia, and the entire Carter family of Hatley, Georgia, Mr. Keith Muntz and family of Americas, Georgia, Ms. Eddie Mae Cooks and family, Commissioner Vesta Bill Shepherd, and the entire Bill family. Mother Pearl Reed and family, Bishop Maggie Washington and family, Elder Gardner and Mrs. Brula Morgan and family, Pastor Ola Lofton and family, Miss Gail Chanel and family, Mrs. Juanita Montford and family, Mother Adeline Lofton, Church Mother of the Little Rock Baptist Church of Arabic, Georgia, Mrs. Katrina Jones and family, Miss Nancy Butler and family, Mr. and Mrs. A.B. Levant and family, the Dennis family, Miss Sidney Ruff and family, Miss Annette Ruff and family, Miss Quentin Ruff and family, Miss Valerie Carter and family, Deacon and Mrs. Edward Monfrey and family, Mrs. Barbara Roberts and family, Mr. Anthony Williams and family, Mr. Sean Hutchins and family, the Reverend Johnny and Dr. Deanne Hosley and family, Mother Sally Mariel and the entire Mariel family, Miss Selma Jackson and family, the Redding family, the Lawton and F family, the Rogers family, Mr. Charles and Miss Vivian Daniels and family, Mr. F.D. Lawton and family, Miss Lois Reynolds and family, Mrs. Iris Hentley and family, Miss Claudette Armstrong and family, the Christopher family, Mother Jessie Pearl Harmon and Miss Jessie Kate Harmon and family, Mother Mary Henderson and family, Miss Costello Levant and family, Deaconess Dorothy Westbrook and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Nelson Maynard and family, the Reverend Fred and Miss Jackie Brown and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Jeff Wilson and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Joseph Hoggebrook and family, Deacon Leroy and Sister Diane Thomas and family, Miss Monica Westbrook and family, the Reverend Artist and Miss LaShawn Westbrook and family, the Walker family of Byronville, Georgia, Deacon Charlie and Mrs. Westbrook and family, Mr. Donald and Mrs. Ruby Daniels and family, Mother Willie Mae Walker and family, Warwick, Georgia, to the Honorable Juanita Kinchin, the Mayor of the City of Warwick, Georgia, Mr. Earl Passmore and family, Mr. Larry Passmore and family, Mr. Lewis Harriel Sr. and family, Mrs. Yvette Zanders and family, Mr. Alvin Jones and family, Ms. Rosa Rice and family, Deacon and Mrs. Grandy Ridley and family, Mr. Henry Wheeler and family, Mr. Ricky Smith and family, Ms. Daphne Askew and family, Mrs. Minnie L. Passmore and family, Ms. W. J. Billingsley of Unadilla and family, Mrs. Stephanie Westbrook and family, Ms. Sherry Royal and family, Ms. Willie James Young and family, Mr. and Mrs. Willie B. Barnes and family, Vienna, Georgia, Ms. Shirley Washington and family, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Dubris and family, Mrs. Mary J. Olsby and family, Mr. and Mrs. Carl Westbury and family, Mrs. Charlotte Leonard and family, Mr. and Mrs. Franklin Jordan and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Arthur Jordan and family, Mrs. Dorothy Nadine Young and family, Mrs. Rosette Leggett and family, Mrs. Donna Lester and family, Ms. Jackie Wheeler and family, Ms. Kevin Whitfield and family, Mr. Alton K. Brown and family, Mrs. Rhonda Lester and family, Ms. Calvin Ford and family, Ms. Christine Kinchin and family, Ms. Shirley Taylor and family, Vienna, Georgia, Mrs. Annette Leary and family, Mr. Ira Robinson and family, Mr. Steve Jackson III and family, Mr. and Mrs. Olin Askew and family, Ms. Cynthia Rush and family, Ms. Dorothy West and family, Ms. Reginald Billingsley and family, Deacon S. Martha A. Cross and family, Mrs. Cynthia Webb and family, Ms. Nettie Barnum and family, Mrs. Lorraine Harriel and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Layfield Buckholtz and family, Unadilla, Georgia, Mr. Bert Kinchin and family, Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Leston family, Mr. Robert Ford and family, Deacon and Mrs. James Askew and family, Mrs. Alice Henry and family, Mr. and Mrs. Donnie Brown and family, Mr. Tony Stubbs and family, Ms. Annette Whitfield and family, Mrs. Corrine Brown and family, Mrs. Ethel Perry and family, the entire Perry family of Diana, Georgia, Mrs. Darquita Owens and family, Mr. Arnell Holmes and family, Ms. Atheline Perry and family, Mr. and Mrs. Clarence White and family, Mrs. Charlie Mae Peacock and family, Mr. and Mrs. Bobby Anderson and family, Ms. Eddie Mae Wise and family, Mrs. Alton Jordan and family, Mr. and Mrs. Scotty Grant and family, the Clee Cross family of Dooley County, Mr. Clayton Dykes and family, the Charlotte Cheney family, the Clayton family, Mrs. Carrie Wheeler and family, Mrs. Lucia Brown and family, Mr. Michael Sanders and family, Ms. Lily Brown and family, the Burks family, Mr. and Mrs. Eddie James Walker and family, Byronville, Georgia, Deacon and Mrs. Albert King and family, the Hazel Clark family, the Harry Ward family, Mrs. Ruby Daniels and family, Mrs. Viola Green and family, Mrs. Pearline Roundtree and family, Sarah Coleman family, Mrs. James Wise and family, retired educator, Ms. Margaret Jordan and family, Diana, Georgia, Deacon and Mrs. Johnny Perry and family, Mother Mary Benjamin and family, Deacon Walter Brown and family, Mr. and Mrs. Winston Keaton and family, Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Morrell and family, Ms. Martha Harris and family, Ms. Mary Morrell and family, the Lester family, Mr. James Byron and family, Mr. and Mrs. Joe Clark and family, Deacon John David Law, Chairman of the Board of Deacons of the Evergreen Baptist Church, Pinehurst, Georgia, Mrs. S.M.A. Davis and family, Mrs. Odessa Sheffield and family, Mrs. Benita Armstrong and family, Mr. Edgar Lee and family, Mrs. Bernice Laster and family, Deacon and Mrs. Willie Field and family, Mrs. Christine Jordan and family. Our first selection goes out to my neighbor, Mrs. Theron Jones and family, the entire Jones and Talbot family, Deacon and Mrs. John Stubbs and family, Deacon and Mrs. Donald Talbot and family, Apostle and Mrs. Morris Jones and family, Mrs. Juanita Mathis Talbot and family. Our first selection for this morning.
Everybody on the go. Jesus
selection this morning is dedicated to the following: Miss Martha Clay and family, Deacon and Mrs. Johnetta Wiggins and family, Mother Willie McGill and family, Miss Geraldine Johnson and family, Deacon William and Sister Robert Durham and family of Albany and Cordele, Georgia, Mr. and Mrs. Sammy Hill and family, Mr. and Mrs. Paul Johnson and family, Miss Geraldine Harvey and family, Mr. and Mrs. Ernest Reese and family, Deacon Eddie Porter Jr. and family, Miss Denise Denard and family, Mr. and Mrs. Melvin Jones and family, Mr. Lonnie Walker and family, Miss Carolyn Jackson and family, Pastor and Elder Billy Sanford and family, Deacon and Mrs. Alfred Hollabrook and family, the Foster family, the Gamble family, Mr. and Mrs. Buford Royal Jr. and family, Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Shorter and family, Mr. Warner Leonard and family, Mrs. Jackie Leonard and family, Mr. Robert Lee McLeod and family, Mr. Charles McLeod and family, Mrs. Barbara Lane and family, Mrs. Dorothy Lucas and family, retired educator, Ms. Nettie Bush and family, Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Beal and family, Deaconess Connie James and family, Mother Minnie Fletcher and family, Mother Ruby Felton and family, Mrs. Charlie Butts and family, Miss Linda Askew and family, Mrs. Janice Mumford and family, Miss Dorothy King, mother and daughter, Miss Fanny Royal and family, Mr. and Mrs. Eugene Ford and family, Miss Johnny Campbell and family, the Spears family of Cordele and Turner County, Mrs. Letha Askew, church clerk and trustee of the New Oak Grove Baptist Church, the Reverend and Mrs. Charles Perry Jr. and family, Deacon and Mrs. Rodney Teal and family, Dr. and Mrs. Henry Young and family, Mrs. Ida Ruth Bryan and family, Mr. and Mrs. Jerome Outlaw and family, the Reverend and Mrs. Willie E. Lockett and family of Albany, Georgia, pastor of the Pine Chapel Missionary Baptist Church of Albany, Georgia, Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Lester and family, the King family, Deacon Michael Holden family, Miss Vivian Telfan family, Mrs. Lucius Bagley and family, Mr. The Venable family, the Reverend and Mrs. Douglas Parham and family, Cynthia White and family, Miss Irma Tyson and family, Judge Gail Sims and family, Mr. Ernest Kears and family, Miss Betty Dotson and family, Miss Sarah Henderson and family, Mr. Terrell Wilson and family, Mr. Herman Neely and family of Ashburn, Georgia, Miss Sandra Jackson and family, Dr. Eutha D. Didell and family, Miss Mary Kitchen and family, Miss Betty Wallace and family, Miss Serena Williams and family, Miss Marion Street and family, Mrs. Curtis Ezel, Miss BJ, and the staff of BJ's Diner and the entire Felton family, Miss Ruby Jones and family, Mr. and Mrs. Roosevelt Williams and family, Mr. Anthony West and family, Mrs. Willie Ruth Jones and family, Deacon and Mrs. Greg Frederick and family, Mrs. Isaiah Carter and family, Mr. Benny Hamilton and family, Miss Valerie Royal and family, Dr. Ruby Jackson and family, the family of the late Reverend Grover Mathis of Turner County, Miss Juanita Lewis and family, Mr. Michael Lane and family, Mr. and Mrs. Arnold, Governor Arnold and family, Deacon and Mrs. Garrett Parham and family, Deacon and Mrs. Frank Brown, Chairman of the Board of Deacons of the Odom Grove Baptist Church, Miss Johnny Bell and family, Minister Dyson Relaford and family, Mother Mary Hall and family, the entire Hall and Fish family, Miss Regina Bryan and family, Miss Brenda Dent and family, Miss Clorinda Hicks and family. Our next selection for this morning. is certainly with the deepest regret that we make the following announcement. Ms. Rakita Lakeisha Kendrick, age 43, of 2004 Armory Drive, Americus, Georgia, died Friday, July 26, at the Phoebe Putnam Memorial Hospital in Albany, Georgia. The funeral service for Ms. Rakita Lakeisha Kendrick, age 43, will be held today, Sunday, August 4th, in the sanctuary of the Restoration Church of Americus in Americus, Georgia. Apostle Caleb Edge, pastor, Bishop George Edge will officiate. The eulogy will be delivered by Apostle Henry Hosley. The burial will follow at the Mount Pleasant Baptist Church Cemetery in Smithville, Georgia. Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green, age 66, of 303 West 14th Avenue, Cordele, Georgia, died Monday, July 29th, at her residence in Cordele, Georgia. The funeral service for Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green, age 66, will be held Thursday, August 8th at 12 noon in the sanctuary of her beloved Mount Zion First African Baptist Church in Cordele, Georgia. The pastor, Dr. Dan James III, will officiate. The burial will follow at the Bethel Cemetery in Cordele, Georgia. The public visitation will be Wednesday, August 7th, from 1 until 5 p.m. at the Jwwilliams Funeral Home. Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr., age 81, of 700 Warrior Court, Albany, Georgia, died Friday, August 2nd, 2024, at the Phoebe Putnam Memorial Hospital in Albany, Georgia. The funeral service for Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr., age 81, will be held Saturday, August 10th, in the sanctuary of the Friendship Baptist Church in Americus, Georgia. Bishop Melvin McCluster, pastor. The burial will follow at the Eastview Cemetery in Americus, Georgia. The Jwwilliams funeral directors serving Cordele and Vienna are in charge of each of these arrangements during this week. Our next and final selection for this morning is dedicated to the bereaved families whose loved ones were laid to rest during the past week. The family of Master Gabriel Lee Stone, age 14, of Warner Robins, Georgia. The family of Deaconess Osie Dean Smith Outlaw of Cordele, Georgia. This selection is dedicated to the bereaved families whose loved ones will be laid to rest during this week. The family of Ms. Rakita Lakeisha Kendrick of Americus, Georgia. The family of Mrs. Sandra Faye Freeman Green of Cordele, Georgia. The family of Mr. Alvin Tyson Sr. of Albany, Georgia, and Americus, Georgia. This selection is dedicated to all of the sick and shut-in, to all patients in the local and surrounding hospitals, nursing homes, and rehabilitation centers, to our beloved ministers and their devoted family members, to all retired educators, to the men and women serving in our armed forces, both stateside and abroad, to all veterans, and to everyone who listens to our program on each Sunday morning. It's a pleasure for us to bring it to you. Our program goes out in memory of our past president, Dr. Napoleon Williams, to my wife, Mrs. Calandra Wilkerson Parker, to my son, Jai Wilkerson Parker. This selection goes out to my brother, retired Chief Master Sergeant Norman F. Dexter, and his wife, Dr. Alcine Dexter, and our grandson Noble. This selection goes out to my sister, Mrs. Patsy Jackson, and her husband, Mr. Jim Jackson of Cordele, Georgia. Goes out to my niece, Mrs. Vera Mathis, and goes out to Mrs. Florine Montfred Manning and the entire Manning and Montfred family. This selection goes out to my nephew, Deacon Kenneth Smith, again, who celebrated his birthday on this past Friday. Say happy birthday to Deacon Kenneth Smith Jr., program chairman of the Greater Morris Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church. Goes out to our pastor, Dr. K.M. Williams, pastor of the Greater Morris Tabernacle Baptist Church and moderator of the Gum Creek Missionary Baptist Association. This selection goes out to our dear friend and brother, the Reverend Johnny Dean, pastor of the New Poplar Spring Baptist Church of Ironville, Georgia. Goes out to our brother long-standing Deacon Jimmy Charles Mumphrey, chairman of the Board of Deacons of the Crossroad Baptist Church here in the city of Cordele, Georgia. Goes out to Mr. Cleveland R. Lemon, oldest staff member of the Jwwilliams Funeral Home and steward of the Bethel CME Church here in the city of Cordele, Georgia. Our selection this morning goes out to our dear beloved Mrs. Easter May Sanders and family, Mr. and Mrs. George Felton and family. Goes out to my cousin, Deacon Emery Wright of Albany, Georgia, and Lee County, Georgia, and the entire Wright family.